What's good? Try to do a little live stream for the lunchtime. What's good, Black Ham TV? What's good, man? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I want to make sure I don't start talking. Oh, I can hear it. Okay, cool. El Fenici, what's good? Cass, what's happening? Sal, my man, what's going on? Sal, who do you got in this Lomachenko fight with Linares? Lawrence RBE was good. Two Robinson Pugilism Company. What's good, my man? What's good? J Dog, Miss Boxing Fantastic. How are you? Ms. Boxing Fantastic, excuse me. King Damien, we got my man Black Ham in the TV in the house. What's good, D Walker? Malik, Two Robinson was good. Thomas Moreland said Moreland Boxing Club. Yep, shout out to Moreland Boxing Club. What's going on, Ticket TV and Real Talk 90? Ryan Clark back in the house. What's happening, man? Mr. Mamak, what's good? Yeah, what up with it? Chilling, man. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Errol Spence Jr., fanatic. I'm sorry, fanatic, not fantastic, but you fantastic to me. Oh, the fantastic Miss Boxing fanatic. Sorry, the Miss Boxing fanatic. Will not make that mistake again. Oh, Sal says Lomachenko by 12-round decision. Yeah, I can see that happening. Oh, what's going on? PKNY, give me a shout out. What's good, Philip Wright? You said, I'll take it. That's what's up, Miss Boxing Fantastic. Fanatic. Miss Boxing Fanatic. Oh, yeah. So look. All right. So let me cut to this chase, man. I am really. There was the press conference that happened yesterday with Errol Spence Jr. and Carlos Ocampo, who I want to keep saying, I want to call Centino, because I think that's about how the fight's going to go, just like the Jamal Charlo Centino fight. But after that fight was over, he's saying, he wants to get the winner of Danny Garcia and Sean Porter if they fight, because I have a suspicion that Danny Garcia is not going to take that fight. But if he does take the fight, I'm really looking forward to that, man. I would really love to see that fight. I just hope I hope that they have a lot of I hope they got enough courage or whatever you want to call it, sense or sense of responsibility, whatever you want to call it, to actually take the fight. Because these guys all of the belts except the WBO was in the hands of somebody that's managed or works with Al Heyman. So this doesn't make any sense for these guys to not go ahead and start fighting. Two Robinson, tickets starting at $50 for Spence versus Ocampo in Frisco. Yeah, hey, I'm going to try to be there. I'm definitely going to try to be there. A 9-4, they should jump to get Errol's belts. Yeah. They're going to jump to get it, all right. Beat down. That's what they feeling, because that's what's going to happen, man. What's going on, Raymond Murphy? I'm good. That's the problem. Like, what do you do when you don't think you can win? What do you do when you don't think you can win? Do you take a fight if you don't think you can win it? Lawrence RBE was good, man. Shout out in the super chat, man. Thank you for supporting the cause, man. It's much appreciated. He said, I suspect the winner of Porter and Garcia will duck Spence. Shake my head. I think Fast Eddie is trying to figure out how to save face with convincing AJ not to deal. Well, the funny thing is, man, that it'd be real hard to do. I mean, I was thinking about how many different ways Lawrence what can he do to derail the fight? And at this point, when somebody looked at $50 million, and I have a suspicion that it has something to do with, and this is just my suspicion that Deontay Wilder might have reached out to the dude and said to AJ and told him, man, look, show AJ the money so he can make this fight happen. The shortest thing that he can do is maybe have the WBA refuse to allow the fight to go on. Oh, wow. El Fenici said 78. DV said EJ like Michael Myers to these fools. Yeah, I mean, what do you do when you're going to lose? That's the tough thing. What do you do when you're going to lose? And the way that you're going to lose. What's going on, man? Mike Biggs Boxing says, man down, baby. Absolutely, man down. Man down promotions as of right now. That is what's up. My man's trying to get his thing going. Hopefully he can sign some, fighters in Texas and, do it the right way, man. Do it the right way. I'm happy for that young man. Al Heyman said his fighters will fight this year. At a certain point in time, man, they're not going to have any choice, man. They can start. And here's the thing. With the sanctioning fees that the PBC pays the WBC, I bet Al Heyman could make Mauricio Sulaiman start stripping some of his fighters. Like, look, man, we trying to get this mega fight going on. We got 2 mega fights in boxing. Let me see, is it 2 or 3 mega fights in boxing? I think there's 2 fights that could be mega fights in boxing. 3. What's going on, Bad Bart? What's going on, man? Shout out in the super chat. Where you been, my man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you back in the stream, man. Man, much love in the super chat. Thanks for supporting the cause, Bad Bart. Man, that's my dude, man. I got to go check your channel out. But let me know if you got some more of those stories that you dropped, man. That was fun. Hey, that was interesting, man. That hitchhiker, the guy that you helped out, that was crazy. What up, Bad Bart? Hey, you my dude, Bad Bart, man. Glad to see you back, man. Sal Gutierrez said, for now, why do Wilder or AJ have to wait when the Russian Mike Tyson Povetkin wants smoke from either? Because the Russian Mike Tyson is a juice head. Oh, Sal, you be repping him, though. You represent Povetkin. I can't take it, man. Oh, yeah, Bad Bart. No, man, I appreciate you helping out the channel, man. There's much love in the super chat, man. We trying. Oh, my God. I almost got in a fight at a sporting event last night. Oh, I lost my cool, man. I lost my cool. Oh, man, I felt like I was back. I used to have big temper problems when I was in my early 20s. And I thought that I had worked my temper out. But somebody said something to me crazy, or said something to my son crazy. And I was like, hold on, man, you got to stop talking to my son like that. And he was like, I said something. And I saw red. And I was like, the first time in years where you really want to fight. I was in a situation where I thought I might have to fight. It was in a position where I felt like, like a hungry dog type of feeling. Like, I'm going to hurt you. Oh my God, man. I had the craze. Man, I hadn't felt like that in years. I'm telling you, I ain't felt like that in 15, 20 years. I haven't felt like that, man. Oh, B&B Boxing. This dude kept getting on my kid. And I was like, look, man, you got to stop. You got to stop getting on him. You're focused. But then later on, it found out that my son cussed somebody out, and I didn't know about it. Right. So after it settled down, he let me know why. And I was like, okay. So I kind of felt like, still I heard a bunch of kids doing that, but I don't know, man. I just lost my cool. Usually be something that I can, I don't go that hard usually, but I felt real out of sorts, man. I mean, seriously, man, it took me like 3-4 hours, dog, to turn down. Hey, Pugilism Company, shout out, man. In the super chat, thank you, man. He said, don't hurt nobody for now. We need you on the channel. Yeah, man. Oh, dog, by the way, Pugilism Company, let's see who else we need to get. Hey, man, every time Pugilism Company, man, you support the channel so much, I've got to tell cats, please, we got 98 people in the house. Please check out Pugilism Company, man. This cat does great interviews. We need to get his channel a few more subscribers. And as he grows, man, and continues to do the great work that he does, man. But Pugilism Company, thank you so much. Shout out in the super chat, my man. Thank you. So anyway, man, Saguches, Fanan, what gets you hotter? They talking bad about your kids or Ali? Oh, my kids. My kids, I kind of laugh. I mean, in all honesty, Ali, you talk bad about Ali, I get a little bit like irritated. My son, I'm so hard on my son anyway that it's like, oh my God, I can't take it. Yeah, I'm bad. That one, but I mean, seriously, man, it was just a one-off. I'd never gotten that mad before. I mean, not in a lot of years, not Not since I love, not you know what I mean. Anyway, hey, Pugilism Company, man, it's all love, man. We all got to support each other, man. And you definitely support me, man. So it's the very least I can do for what you do for the kids, what you do for the cause, man. So yeah, play. Oh, so yeah. So anyway, let me get back. Let me get off that Sun subject and back to this. What were we on before that? Oh, Malik Omar said Porter is ducking Spence, Garcia is, and Thurman is unbelievable. But what do you do when you can't win? Oh, Mike Biggs Boxing, just subscribe to Pugilism Company. Thank you, sir. Hit the bell icon on my man too, man, so you can check out those interviews they do, man. Good stuff. Yeah, Mark Pierce said for now I wanted that smoke. I did for a second, man. I was like, oh God. And I couldn't control myself. Couldn't control myself. I couldn't pull myself back. That's the crazy thing. Oh, done, bro. Oh, that's what's up, Mike Biggs. Yeah, man. Definitely support the cats, man. Watch the videos. Let the ads play. Oh man, St. Cruzan said he just subscribed to Pugilism Company too. Cool. That's what's up. Thank you. Yeah, so I mean, what do you do when you can't win? You know? Like, do you take the fight out of pride and get beat up? Or do you or you hope, you try to just tell yourself you can win? I don't know what you do, man, because I definitely can't see Danny Garcia getting out of that fight awake. Sean Porter, I think's got a better chance because of his size, because he's got good strength. Danny Garcia, though, I see that's just a lot of hurt for him, man. Oh, he wanted. Oh, Dick King Damon said a sub to my homie Pugilism. That's what's up. Mike Biggs, no doubt, bro. Mine too. That's what's up. Oh, yeah, hit up. Yeah, exactly, man. Please subscribe to Mike Biggs Boxing as well, man. He just started his channel. We got a lot of new voices in the boxing world, and that's what's up. Real Talk 90 say, yeah, sub to that boy too. Yeah, you ain't gave that boy a range. Hey, Real Talk 90. I know that dude is still out there. I haven't held one up for a while. I mean, I haven't handed out a wrench in a minute. I'm still waiting for that cat to where I know who it is that screwed my thing up. Because I know this dude's coming back. He got a little too much fun. Black Fight Fan TV, what up, homie? You still coming to Dallas? I am trying my damnedest. I was a death in the family, my wife's family. And so I'm going to be in Louisiana. I got to be in Louisiana the week after that. And I've got to be in Virginia the week before that. So it's like either I got to it's just so tough, man, because it's just tough. I'm trying my best, man. I really want to come, man. King 513, new voices in the music world as well. King 53, check out the channel. Definitely check out the channel. King 53. And my man Ali Voso. I'm putting Ali Voso's music on one of my videos. He let me get the right. He let me borrow the rights. To a great little song he had, man. What up, Deion Washington? Thank Mike Big Boxing. Yeah, it's sudden, man. The older you get, as my wife's aunt passed away. Yeah, what up, Black Fight Fan TV? Black Fight Fan TV told the truth this morning. I love that chant. I love the video you did this morning, Black Fight Fan. Dude, when you talk about crack of dawn, dog, you was up at the crack of dawn. You up at the crack of dawn so much, literally the sun came up while you were doing the video, man. I was listening and I was working on something. I was listening. I started in the dark and I lifted up and I was like, it's light. That dude was, man, literally at the crack of dawn, man. That sun was coming up quick. Lawrence RB, man, shout out in the super chat. He said, put that pressure on Fanon to come to Dallas for the Spence fight if you can. Where's the promotion for Horn Bud? Hey, man, I think it's going to start pretty soon, but I got to tell you, man, I was trying to do a video. I'm probably going to do one later tonight about that because there's some interesting thing there's something interesting. I talked about it in the Lomachenko video that I just did. And I did the Lomachenko Linares video because I wanted to make sure, man, that I got it, that I started covering that subject because we're getting closer, because we're getting closer to that fight happening. I think it's the second week of May, and I think that's a better fight than definitely a better fight than Gennady Golovkin versus is better than Golovkin versus Marta Rosen. And it's about the fight that I'm looking forward to the most. That along with Badu Jack and Adonis Stevenson. But I think that's going to be a good fight. But as far as the ones coming in June, which is Bud Horn, man, Glenn Rushton, who's the trainer for Horn, is pissed because he said that they had done their research and they found that Terrence Crawford is going to wear horse-haired gloves. So he's like, man, this dude's, because in the horse-haired gloves, those are like puncher's gloves, kind of like the Reyes gloves, they say, because some of you guys are boxers. A lot of you guys know this better than I do, but this is just my basic understanding of it. My basic understanding of it is that you get with that horsehair, it is less room, less padding between the outside of the gloves and the knuckles, so you get a lot more power out of it. So moving up in weight, he's wearing, and I don't know if he was wearing that before or not, but that's what Glenn Rushton said that that he was told. So now they're practicing in horsehair gloves so that they can bring more power to it. Also, but the problem is, I think Jeff Horn has had hand issues in the past. I don't know if Bud Crawford's ever had hand issues before or whatever, but he's going to try to, from what they're saying. So from what Glenn Rushton said, he's going to wear them horsehair gloves, man. Oh, for 9, horsehair is what Madonna wore. Yeah, that's what and Floyd wouldn't let him wear in the fight. Hey, K Black Boxing in the building, man. Check out my man K Black Boxing as well, man. Got a great channel, no doubt about it. 2 Robinson, that's what Madonna was trying to wear in those Floyd fights. Oh, okay. Yeah, trying to move up with that weight, man. Trying to move up he's moving up in weight, so he's got to have all the power he can muster. Hey, if it is what it is, if he doesn't have the leverage, he doesn't got the leverage to keep him from wearing them gloves, then hey, man, what can you do? What can you do? But didn't Bud just come off a hand injury? Oh, yeah, all right. I don't care. Hey, man, I got respect for everybody involved. What's going on, Carl Burrell? I still have a hard time with that. But yeah, we got 124 people in the building. Let's get the likes up, man. Let's see if we can get them over 100 likes or dislikes, because we don't have any other likes. We don't have any dislikes. I must not have said ass juice. I must not have called AJ ass juice. But I haven't had to do it in a while because honestly, I think that Anthony Joshua might be actually trying to push for this fight. That's my like intuition. I don't have any proof. It's just my intuition. Oh, I saw you there. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the quotation, J-Dog. No doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. What's good, Ill 92? Ill established 1992. I'm assuming it's 1992. 92. Wrench Gang in here, I see. Yes, sir. They roll in this joint. Oh, man. So, yeah, man. Hey, but if you can't protect it, you can't do what you can't do it. I just, look, man, he's going to need the power, man, against a dude that big, but I think he's got it. The interesting thing would be to know whether or not he has always wore those gloves or whether that's something new. I would find it interesting if he changed gloves to move up in weight, but hey, man, sometimes golfers, you play a bigger course, you want to have a bigger driver, whatever it is, whatever. You're not going to hit the 3-wood, you're going to hit the driver. Forgive me for my terrible knowledge of golf sticks. I haven't golfed in like forever, and it wasn't any good the 15 or so times that I did. So what somebody say? Oh, AJ Protectors. Oh, Lowland Profits LLP said AJ Protectors and hiding truth hurts too much. Yeah, I mean, at this point, there's really not a lot. Thank you for the dislikes. There you go. I got them 3 dislikes I was looking for. Yeah, man. The AJ Protectors. Yeah, there's not too much room you have to run, man. And that's the thing, man. There's being wrong, but being loud and wrong, that's something else. You know what I mean? Saying that the money isn't there, that was about, come on, man. That was ridiculous. You just walking in, you were just on that one, on the real, they just walked into a trench. They just walked into a mud hole, into a quicksand pit with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn knew that dang money was there. Come on, man. It's Al Heyman. That's the PBC. They've done bigger fights than this, man. You know they could find the money. Go to a bank. But he was being a smart ass, off the cuff smart ass, right? Like, what is this? This is just some guy from Alabama saying he's got 50 million. Dude, no, but he's not just some guy from Alabama, man. Everybody knows who he is now. Stop acting. You gotta get your lies, your misleading, not lies, your misleading overstatements and exaggerations. You got to keep them up to date. You know what I mean? You can't say that nobody knows who Deontay Wilder is when all the boxing fans in the UK that know Anthony Joshua know Deontay Wilder. You cannot say but then for you to say that, and like, people aren't supposed to know who the people backing him are. It's Al Heyman. Why would you believe somebody that told you that Al Heyman couldn't come up with $50 million? Why would you believe somebody? Why would you believe that? That is just you not using critical thinking skills. That is not. Marquise Johnson, 3 guarantees in my life: death taxes and elite fighters mysteriously quitting against Lomo without any discernible damage. Yeah, I'm hoping that's not the case this time. Just come on, man. That's some craziness, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't believe it. I didn't believe it. Maybe somebody out there got paid. Oh, Khalil Jaquan said Bud's inside fight game is mean. Yeah, he is now with them. Yeah, I no doubt about it. We're going to see, though. Hey, McLovin, what's good, man? Much respect to you as well. Thank you for coming. St. Cruisin said Hearn is a lying mofo. Yeah, why you keep believing the dude that keeps lying? You know what I mean? It's like step by step by step, man. Everything keeps getting proven wrong. Just if I was trying to represent something that the Anthony Joshua fans should say, so you don't look like idiots, okay? Because you're going to say something, it's all cute and it's whatever, and then eventually you're going to look like an idiot every time through, man. He was ducking Luis Ortiz because he made Luis Ortiz test positive. He didn't want Luis Ortiz. He was happy that Luis Ortiz tested positive because he was scared of Luis Ortiz. Then he knocks out Luis Ortiz. Oh, but you see what happened in the 7th round? Oh, they cut him a break. Oh, that fight should have been stopped. Do you see the long count? Oh, okay. It's just one thing after another after another. Just stick with this. You think Anthony Joshua will beat Deontay Wilder. And leave it at that, man, because you keep adding fuel to the flame. You pouring fuel on a flame that's already burning your face. Okay? You got your face in the fire and you still spraying kerosene on that shit. Back your face up away from the fire, man. Deontay Wilder is not a bum, as was proven by the fact that he knocked out Luis Ortiz. And I don't care what any of you guys say. You cannot say, and somebody left on my channel said in this comment, you cannot knock out 39 heavyweights and be a bum. It's not possible. You cannot possibly knock out 39, defend a WBC belt 6-7 times and be a bum. That's oxymoronic, man. That's like a 7-foot tall midget. Okay? You can't be 7 feet tall and be short, man. Now, you might see somebody who's 8 feet tall and say, oh, that guy's shorter. That guy is smaller than the guy that's 8 feet tall. But the dude's 7 feet tall. He's not short. He's just not as tall as the other guy. So you can say that Deontay Wilder's not as good as Anthony Joshua. You can say Deontay Wilder's not as good as Tyson Fury. But you can't call him a bum. He's a WBC. He's fought 40 guys, knocked out every one of them. Knocked out 39 knockouts. The dude has defended the WBC belt 7 times. He's beat one of the top 3 heavyweights in the world, a cat who was the mandatory for Anthony Joshua. You can't act like that dude is just somebody you never heard of. My man Dana Jones said, man, shout out, man. He's in the super chat. He said, it's funny now Wilder has come out and said he's part Nigerian and took half of AJ's fan base. And of course he's half Nigerian. We all are. Man, everybody in damn United States. Hey, the whole state of Mississippi is from freaking Nigeria, dog. Okay? That's where the port is, right over there. Out of here, man. Oh, everybody is, man. That's what sub-Saharan African, part Nigerian. Come on, everybody is, man. And of course, that D look more African. If you had to took two pictures and say who you think is the African here, Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder? Man, it's Deontay Wilder hands down, man. K Black Boxing said, "I'm from Nigeria." Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I had a lot of professors from Nigeria. God, dog, those dudes are smart. Sometimes tough to understand because they'll come straight over. They came straight over, and English is their second language, might be our third or fourth language. Some of them, it's like English is like not their second language, it's their fourth language. But man, some really bright guys, man. Really bright guys. Ron Finkel said, "Wakanda for life on this boxing." Yes, sir. Except for, Kanye West say we all chose to come on. People chose to get on them boats. They knew it was a cruise. They just wanted to sit up in there. They felt like feeding their babies to sharks. God, dog, man. Lowland LP, now today discredit Floyd's 50-0 record with the Thai boxer Wang Minalothin. Yeah, let him end his career at 50-0. But I'm not tripping. There's other guys that were 50-0 before Floyd was. Ellie King says, "I'm an Israelite." That works. And truth be told, everybody's got the same ancestors, though. At a certain point, everybody's got the same ancestors. But let's not get into that. Let's get into this boxing. Oh, Kanye West. Yeah, dog. Now, Kanye's just crazy. And they should just stop sticking sticking mics in the face of crazy people. He's just not well. I mean, dude's just, I was less tripping on what he said. Like, that sounds like a choice to, this dude is talking to the people in the back of the room, turning his face from the camera, explaining about how he, is because of you guys, I got liposuction. And that mean I had to get on them opioids. Hey, dude, you're tripping, man. Yeah, man, it's just not even worth. Dude's just not well in the head, man. If he detoxes, he might not think that. But he just needs a detox. There's mental illness in the world, man. And that dude, I think he suffers from it. So I don't really care what he says. Honestly. Greg, I just hope that the cat, whatever kind of issues he's got, he gets that worked right. For now, Joshua probably uses skin bleaching cream, real popular among Nigerian women. Damn, called him a Nigerian woman. That's not right, dog. That's not right. I think he's just got more of a more lightly complected daddy. This is daddy's color. Kanye, good one. Ron Finkel, man, shout out in the super chat. But yeah, dude was bugging, man. But that's all he's worth. It's just, it's like Smack Mech said that about Lena Horne. Like, why would I think he said about Lena Horne and Jackie Robinson, some other people who were getting on him. It was like, look, those are singers. They're singers and comedians. What do I care what they think? I mean, on the real, if I would love to have Kanye West sit down with me in front of a sampling machine and or whatever he uses to tell me how he makes beats. That would be a great conversation to have with Kanye West. I'm quite sure since he's from Chicago, he can probably blend the shit out of some records. I bet he'd be a killer DJ in a party. I would love to hear what he's got to say about that. But if you start asking about the effect of the birth rates in Nigeria on the geopolitical situation in the future of the geopolitical situation in the Eastern Hemisphere, I'm not going to ask him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to ask him. I don't care what you think. You know what I mean? What do I care? If I'm asking somebody, if I want to know how to fix a light bulb, I'm not going to ask Kanye West how to fix my electricity. I'm going to an electrician. Other than that, I don't care what he has to think. I don't care what he thinks. You know, so he can say whatever he wants. I'll go to a historian. You know, of hey, pull up John Henrik Clark and we'll just go through the videos. Anyway, I just don't think people should put that much on what that dude says. He just and see he needs lipo again because it came back like a champ, dog. Just don't eat hot dogs. You know what I mean? Anyway, it is what it is, man. Benson's and Hedges. My dad used to smoke Benson's and Hedges. Surgery killed his mother. That's why he. Oh wow. So why would he do it? Yeah, oh, man, dude's tripping. Yeah, but he's got great music. I do love his music. For now, what do you think about this young kid, Ryan Garcia? He looks like he can't take a punch. I don't know, man. I know he can. I know he can dish a punch out. I know that. I haven't seen. I just seen a couple fights with him, and he blitzed the dude. He blitzed the dudes that I saw him, and they were against guys who were journeymen. But I mean, when he hit that dude with something, that was something he hit him with. He's very fast. He's very fast. He's got very good power. He's a young kid. He's only 19 years old. I don't even think he's 20 yet. So, man, Jaquil Kwan said he's seen his wife. Yeah, everybody did. That tells you something right there. Hey, Fanan, what do you think about Linares needs to do to beat Lomachenko? Interesting matchup. You'll be there. What I think he needs to do, stay very, very busy and make sure that there's a test. Absolutely, positively insist on a VADA style drug testing and make sure that and change those angles the same way that Guillermo Rigondeaux changed angles, because that's the one thing Guillermo Rigondeaux took away from him very well. He took away that quick switch of an angle because he just pivoted right along with him. So if he can take that away, he can pressure him. He can put a lot of shots to the body, and exactly, yeah, rough him up like St. Cruzan says. Just get real ugly with it, Then get him out of his game. I think he might be able to talk him out of his game too. Be More Reg 1 says, new to the channel, great information, man. Hey, thanks for subscribing, man. Or thank you for coming. I don't know if you've subscribed or not. If you're not, hit the bell, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, and we do these on a regular basis. Mike Benz, Biggs Boxing said we got to walk Lomachenko down. Yeah, he's not the biggest power puncher in the world. And I definitely doubt he's going to be a big power puncher in 135 because he wasn't really a big puncher at 126 nor 130, So I doubt very much that he's going to be able to he's really going to be able to do much unless now I heard that Linares cuts. Now Linares cuts, that could be something different. Oh, Jalil LaQuinn said Rigo was staying low took away his height advantage. He did, but the ref started letting him get away with hammer punches to the top of the head. That was some craziness. Yeah, Rio Mon. What's going on, Rio? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too, man. I definitely think I love to see Rigondeaux back out there again, man. Definitely want to see that again. Curtis Anderson says, Fanon, Tank should challenge Lomachenko in 2 years. Yeah, or sooner. I mean, hey, it just depends on what he looks like, man. Depends on what he looks like. It just depends. I think that he could be able to get him a little sooner. But yeah, 2 years for sure is a good go because that's 32 and 25. Ill established in 92. Rigo never adjusted to Lomachenko's punch output. I was disappointed. Yeah, he threw a lot of punches. I mean, he's little. What can he do? He's so little. But it is what it is, man. Ortiz versus White. He's being avoided again. Oh, yeah. That's another topic, man. There's a lot of topics in the news today that could have been made for good discussion, which is I'm really glad that this platform has the ability to do these live streams because we can cover a lot of subjects in one go versus like one topic for a video. But one of the things that I noticed that I noted about what's going on, Keshel Alexander. One of the things that I noticed about a statement Eddie Hearn made was that they were going to appeal to the WBC to make to not have Dominic Brazil be the mandatory for Deontay Wilder, and that Eddie Hearn, that Dillian White and Ortiz would be good. But if they fought and that became the mandatory, that's like, that was interesting because it made me think, okay, why would he do that? Oh, so that he makes Brazil be a voluntary number one. Because if Wilder fought Brazil first, that would make, and it was a voluntary, that would make a mandatory have to come up that much sooner. But if Brazil is a mandatory, that means that's even a longer amount of time that Deontay Wilder would have before he'd have to fight Dillian White. So I was like, okay, but how about you solve all of this and have Anthony Joshua fight Deontay Wilder? It just, even that conversation there made me feel like this guy is still gonna really angle to try to get what he wants, which is for Anthony Dillian White to fight Deontay Wilder first. But we'll see what happens, man. See if he can come up with some other game. It'll take him about 24 hours. But right now, the thing that they're left at, El Fenici said, yeah, Fanon, but Ortiz is too old, so they say, yeah, but Povetkin's not, and they're the same age. At least on paper, they're the same age. But, the Cuban guy's got to be lying about his age. But Povetkin, but the Russian guy is telling the truth. Whatever. A 9-4 White wants the belts, but want out of the work that should follow. What kind of champ will people see here? We know he tried to get around. Already. It's crazy. Yeah, I just want to see Ortiz is top 4. I think Ortiz top 3 until Tyson Fury hasn't fought. I think he's a top 3. I put him in number 3. He might be number 2, quiet as kept, over Joshua. Because I'm not that impressed by Joshua. I mean, I know that he's strong. I know that he's a big, strong fighter. He's a fundamentally sound fighter. But there's nothing screams special about him to me. It's not like I'm looking at Mike Tyson. Like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, that's not what I see. I don't see anything like that, man. James Souza, man, shout out to Seattle as well, man. El Fenici said, yeah, top 3. I think he's somewhere around top 3. Fanon, Ortiz on blood pressure medicine. Hey, man, he might be. He was on blood pressure medicine. Just because you got high blood pressure don't mean you can't fight. That just means you got high blood pressure. They got dudes who are on high blood pressure medicine in their 20s. They just got high blood pressure. Now, high blood pressure can become a reaction to some other drugs he might have taken earlier when he was juicing, if and when he was juicing. But just because you got high blood pressure doesn't mean you can't fight, man. There are kids. Yeah, there are guys in their 20s that have high blood pressure. Matter of fact, it's not like, even if you say that Luis Ortiz is 40 years old, don't give him credit for what he said that he was. He said Ortiz in Cuba is at least 48. No chance, man. There is no chance Luis Ortiz is 48 years old. No way. No way. He is not 42, dude. He's not 48 years old, man. I know what 48 looks like. He is not 48. That's people really going there. But even if you gave him 40 years old, how old was Vladimir Klitschko? He's not older than Vladimir Klitschko, and he doesn't look older than Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko is 42. He doesn't look older than Vladimir Klitschko. He doesn't look older than Vitaly Klitschko. I mean, I'm trying to think who is 38. Vitaly Klitschko is probably 38. Let me see Vitaly Klitschko. I think Vitaly Klitschko is probably 45, 46. Right? 46. You can't tell me. That's what I'm saying. People saying, heck no. If Luis Ortiz was 48, Vitaly Klitschko could still be fighting. What's going on, DJ7? Oh, yeah, definitely. Better late than never, man. Oh, yeah, Klitschko's hair is white. I mean, they're younger. Come on, Ortiz is younger than the Klitschko's, man. I mean, you're this like he's supposed to be older than how old is Samuel Peter? I'm telling you, let me see. I know he fought Samuel Peter. Samuel Peter is born in 1980. So he's 40. He's 38. Samuel Peter is 38 years old. Is that right? 48 years. 38? He's 38 years old? God, dog. Samuel Peter's only 38 years old? He said he's born in 1980. He turned pro when he was 21. So 1980 is 38 years ago. He'll turn 39 this year. Yeah, he seems like he's around the same. He could be around the same age as Samuel Peter. Peter 56. Peter's 38. Peter said Peter 88. Sal said Fernando's Cubans got good genes. Now that we can agree upon, man. Hey, Deontay Wilder's just the skin, man. The cats with real dark skin, they age very, very well. Which is why I would have always found funny, man. Cats be talking about cats like cats got really dark skin are cursed or something. This cat's got the best skin you could have. That chicken shit, man. They look young until they're 80. Yep. St. Cruz said Peter's ancient in boxing years. Yeah, but he's the same. Yeah, but he's 38. That's what I'm saying. He ain't 40. Honestly, I would say Rigo looks older than 40. I mean, he doesn't look older than 40 to me. He doesn't look over 40 to me. Matter of fact, the reason I know my boy went to school with him. My brother-in-law went to school with him. And my brother-in-law is not 40. My brother-in-law went to school with Guillermo Rigondeaux in Cuba. And he's not over 40. I want to say he's 36. I got to ask him. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a work thing, man. I can't stand this. Anyway, yeah. Land Liberty 77. I'm in Florida. Trust me, Cuban women look good in them jeans. Yeah, they got great jeans. Man, Ortiz is 38 and I'm standing on it. But see, that's the thing. He is what he is. You just got to give him credit for being that age. That's what it says. You know what I mean? He's 38 years old, and it is what it is. Fanon, see the scared way Dillian White is protesting when he called Ortiz old. Yeah, go fight him and lose to that old man, dog. Because that old man's going to beat. I'm not a gambler, but I put some money on that old man beating Luis Ortiz, man. I mean, Luis Ortiz beating Dillian White. Shoot, Dillian White looked like he 40. If Rigondeaux looked 40, so does Dillian White. Fanon, us dark-skinned brothers were built for this planet. Yeah, I'm telling you guys got the best skin. It's crazy. It's not crazy. It's just funny to me. The cats with that have you can't see. I mean, it is what it is, man. And I don't have skin, so it's not like I'm doing some self-promotion, man. I'm a brown skin dude. He's finna, you're right. White look like he's 42. He said, yes. He said, Philip, yes, we do. Yeah, you guys are very fortunate, man. Yeah, Al Sim said black don't crack. Nope. My grandmother was like what they call my father's mother is like crystal black. Like, like black, not dark brown, like black. And you couldn't tell. I mean, her skin looked good till she was 90. Relatively wrinkle-free till she was 80s. Because your skin doesn't eat you up. But you see some girls are like some people that don't have. you know, and I'm talking about this as if this is just people who are all people, and you take the yeah, purple, exactly. You like purple. You just take like the race thing out of it, and you just say, dude, look at somebody that is like a a starlet in the 1940s, right? Who was real pale skin, or what they call fair skin, real fair skin, and then look what they look like when they're 60. I mean, it's like they got rubber faces. The sun just doesn't deal well with that, man. I mean, they just don't deal well with the sun. And it's just a fact. I'm not trying to disparage anybody, but I just think it's very interesting that people say that. Corey Lee Boxing, what's good, my man? Yes, sir. Shout out to Fanon for good boxing coverage. Shango Ray, what's good, man? Corey Lee Boxing in the house is another channel. Subscribe to Corey Lee Boxing. Corey Lee Boxing has some good live streams as well. Trying to think if I've done my hour. I might come back a little later today, but I'm just about 45 minutes. I think that it is. I'm about to wrap this up. Let me know anybody wants to talk about any other things, and we can let it roll for a little while. But when I start talking about those type of subjects, I know it's time to roll it down. Sal, love that son. Heck yeah. They do well out there too. It takes a long time for Mexicans for people from Mexico to start looking old. Beast ass 40-year-old if he is. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Fanon, blood heavyweight series is unreal. Fanon. Oh, series is unreal. Oh, yeah, he kills it. I'm trying to tell you, I subscribe to Blood Boxing. Blood Boxing Blood Boxing is a boxing nerd. I mean, straight up. Oh, Rio Amon, Fanon, do you have any recommendations on marriage proposals? Yeah, first, make sure she'll say, she's going to say yes before you ask, right? So you should have discussions with her before you formalize the request. And if she has a father anywhere around her, talk to her father. Make sure, verify with her that's something she's interested in, so you don't get a no. And two, talk to her father and let her father, if she doesn't have a father, let her mother know that you want to marry her and that you intend on asking. Those are the two things. And then third, do something surprising and something that she can see coming a little bit. You know what I mean? Something you can see. Oh, Pugilism say here's some gas money to get down to Dallas for the fight. For sure, man. For sure. All right, man. I got to come now, man. All right. I got to get there. I will get there. I will get there. I will buy my tickets. I will come. My son really wants to go. So I'm going to take him down there. Yeah, all right. I'm going to confirm with my man, Black Fight Fan TV, and do that like that, man. Oh, St. Cruisin says live with her first. Hey, I didn't go that route. I didn't go that route. I didn't live with my wife first. But man, it ain't no way that it's going to be easy. There ain't no way that it's going to be easy. And just when you get married, make sure you want to stay married. Because if you don't want to stay married and you think it's something you can get out of like 5 years later, just don't even bother doing it. You know what I mean? Mac J said, don't get married. It's a trap. It's a trap if you don't really want to make it happen. I can understand that. If you think it's something you can get out of or something you'd be likely to get out of in 10 years, and don't waste your time doing it. I mean, I'm married because I figured, and I'm glad that I got married. It was really rough. I've been married little over 20 years, man. And it had large periods of time when it was not the greatest. Then you get really great times, and times that you're really glad you're in it. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. Gregory Wise said, don't ask the state to validate your union, skip the marriage license, get a contract. Hey, I don't know, man. As long as there's a lot of tax benefits to it. Marriage is a business. If you know how to run one, marriage is a breeze. Yay. Nah, I agree with that, man. Mike Biggs by said, congrats on the 20 years from now, man. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it, man. It's been something, We'll see if I make 30. But we've grown together. That's for sure. We've grown together. For now, get a renewable contract. Yeah, like let it expire. Like be like, yeah, this the term is 5 years unless renewed in writing. This agreement will end on or about December 31st, 2022, unless otherwise extended in writing by both parties. And you can terminate with 30 days notice. And the confidentiality portion of the contract will survive into eternity. Oh man. Oh yeah, dog. That you might do. That you could do. Oh man, but it is what it is, man. Fanon, I know how you look, bro. You showed yourself in one of your videos. Don't know if you know that. I know somebody. I know how. Yeah, it was in there for a hot second at the beginning. I didn't delete it. It's there. Yeah, you know, there I am. No biggie. It's me. But like I said, brown skin dude. I wouldn't lie about how I look. I'm bald headed, and bald headed brown skin dude. That's it. Marriage is a compromise. If you're willing to compromise, then it can work. Yep, females are the A side. Wake up, sleep. Yeah, they are, and that's a good way to get along with your wife. You got arguing with at least my wife. Maybe some people can have other ones, but I've heard. But this has been true of pretty much every cat I've known. Look, man, arguing with them a lot of times a waste of time. And DJ7, you're right. Get to know her. Get to know her mother. That's who she'll be in the future, and that is what my wife turned into. But I knew that, and that's one of the reasons I was okay. Allie Dixie, I'm a bald brown skinned dude too, bro. Yep, that's it. Hey, you know what I mean? There's better looking people in the world, and there's worse looking people in the world. I'm happy with what God gave me, but I do not need to be showing my grill every video because I don't feel like straightening up my room, and I don't feel like shaving all the damn time, dog. Sometimes because I work at home, man, so I just let it go. Yeah, I like her mama. Yeah, you're bald. The way I envision you look like you're constantly changing. Now I'm bald, man, through the middle, and I shave it all the way off unless I don't have to go anywhere for a few days, and I'll let the hair grow in because during the times that I need to shave my head, I don't want to have a bunch of pock marks in my head. You know, I don't want to have a bunch of pock marks in my head. Oh, Rick Joe Alexander said, for now you look like Joe Louis to me. In this picture, that's me. If you're talking about the one where I actually showed my face on completely on accident, I guess something like that with no hair, you know, something like that with no hair. Definitely the same expression. For now, let me find out you're really Montel Williams. Oh man, yeah, dog. Now that's funny. You know what people say I used to look like, man? I used to get a lot. I would get, God, man, I used to get Kenyon Martin. Shit bugged me because I'm like, all right, dude, I'm not the best looking dude in the world, but I'm better looking than Kenyon Martin. And then I would get cats like Stacey King when I had hair with Stacey King, you know, whatever brown skinned dude, you know, has been in the media the most, you know. For now, let me find out. This was up. I don't see King Ryan beating any champs in the division. I don't see King Ryan. I'm not sure King Ryan. For now, the key to marriage is like each other plus have a date night. Yeah, that helps a lot. It does because my wife's a workaholic, man. Mr. Jackson says, Fanon, I like the smarts you bring to your channel. You and 78 neck and neck. Hey, that's a great compliment, man. Because 78 Sports TV is a very bright guy. A very bright guy. J Mac, you look like Bill Cosby. No, I don't, dog. Do not resemble Bill Cosby in the least. Nothing like him. Thank you very much. My dad looks like Bill Cosby. But no, not me. That is something I have never heard. St. Cruising, man. Respect that, man. Domestic contracts actually exist, renewable after 4 years, structured like an LLC. Oh, okay. I don't think my wife would go for that. And I'm not going for it, Doug. My wife is nice. Now I'm not. Hey, now I'm not the nicest looking dude in the world, but my wife is. Hey, Fanon knocked one through the park on that. Shit, Doug. I knocked one out the ballpark with my wife, Doug. I am not gonna lie, man. My wife is nothing to sneeze at. I was lucky, lucky, lucky. She definitely, she was definitely the pretty one in the relationship. Nitty G said, a buddy of mine told me about your channel, bro, and I like what you bring to the table. Keep that heat coming, man. I appreciate that, Nitty G. Thank you, sir. Fanon, I love 78 Sports TV street stories. Yeah, man, I do too. Now, that's a perspective that I can't come from, man, but I do appreciate it, man. I do like what I do like it. That's like something I'm not familiar with. So that is listening to those for me is a good thing. Oh, Frank Sparta said my grandfather looked like a Greek Bill Cosby. You know what is ironic? So did mine. My grandfather looked like a Greek. He looked like a Greek Bruno Mars. That's what my granddad looked like a Greek Bruno Mars. And it's some Greek dudes that got me bald. I'm not happy about that shit. All the cats that I had to take hair from and had to be the bald-headed Greek dude. It's ridiculous. Fanon, what percentage do you give Wilder and Joshua of happening next? I don't know, man. It's hard to put a percentage on it. I'm feeling like it's gonna happen. You know, I'm 80% that it's gonna happen, I guess. My feeling is 80% that it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Oh, Frank Spark said, I got all my hair at 40. You lucky. Now, my great granddad's name was Telephone. I'm telling you, my great granddad's name was Spiro Klaskovidi, and he's bald as shit. And nobody in my family was bald again until me. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And sad at the same time, dude, because that's the only group of people that I can actually like know where we're from. That's the sad thing about slavery and all that. Is you can do all the tests that you want, you know, to say you sub-Saharan African and all that, and you know the general region, but it's nothing like knowing exactly who people are and where they were from and what their names were, you know? It's just, and on my mother's side, because my mother's half Greek, she can go all the way back. Matter of fact, like we know that we're like from the hills, we're like by the hills near Athens, you know, or they are from there. And they got cousins and stuff too. It's real weird, man, to meet a really old Greek dude that looks like you. You know what I mean? I think they went to Canada or something. Anyway, man, it is what it is, man. Salute to Fanon and the gang in his BI. Jeffrey Mania said, how old are you? I am younger than 50 and I'm older than 45. Younger than 50, older than 45. That's the best I'm giving you. I'm protecting my identity because there's a bunch of creeps in the world. Cats try to hack you. Cats try to do nonsense. Marcus Bell says 48. You're 48? Or are you guessing that I'm 48? Fanon, just say the more hair I lose, the more. Oh, St. Cruz said my grandfather was from Patras, Greek island. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. We got something in common, man. We got something in common. I be tripping out Greek folk too, dude, because I'm a black dude, 100%. Like, that's what black is to me. I'm a black American, right? Never ever fucking would say anything different, right? But just every once in a while, I'll be talking to some Greek people because I like Euros. And I'll be talking to black people. Exact, Greg Wyatt. I don't recognize any blood of my African heritage. Hey, man, I just be clowning people every once in a while because I'll just say it just to throw them off. And then they look you in the face. And they're like, yeah. Oh, and their mouth fucking drops open, dog. Because, and the reason I would do that, Gregory Wyatt, is because some people need to understand, man, that, you know, I won't get into that. But look, man, everybody's got something. Everybody's got something. Everybody's related, man. That's that whole thing. That's that whole thing with genetics. That's why the whole genetic thing is all the genetics and all that DNA predicting this and that crap is crap. You know what I mean? Oh, Daryl Grant Jackson, was your grandfather a gladiator? No, he was a merchant marine. He was a merchant marine. So he jumped on, he just traveled all over the world. You know, he's actually, my great granddad was a merchant marine. And then oh, yeah, exactly, real. Not a doubt, no question about that. Who are they? The same people are the original Greeks, are the same people, the original everybody. Just is what it is, man. We're all one people, man. But I don't want to get on, like, I don't want to sound corny with it, but it is what it is, man. Oi, for now, what's happening, man? I'm chilling, man. I'm about to get off this live stream, man, because it went into some stuff that I wasn't really trying to talk about. But just so that you know, I am a black man in America, and I don't ever, you know, we're not tripping. Alan Sims, we all come from the stars. Ain't that beautiful? Ain't that beautiful? Yes, sir. And funny enough, that's what I think thought is, man. For nine, Sir Francis Galton. Huh. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, say Nick 23 said, wow, my dad's from Greece and was a merchant marine. Yep. Small world, man. Small world. Very small world. And ironic. A lot of connections. But your mind is from the stars. Your mind is from the stars. Now, we're not getting onto that subject, but that's what's real. That is what's real. Where is my man, think tank of the esoteric, when I need him, man? Word origin is Greek word. Oh, it is. For nine, I'm black, Irish, and some other stuff. Yeah, you black, dog. Run into the wrong person. They'll tell you what you are. Anyway, it is what it is, man. It's all love, man. Oh, he's the father of genetics. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. All that stuff is whatever. I mean, if you can find if you can find one common ancestor of all people, that means all people came from the same place, man. For now, what does that mean? Mind from stars. Sounds like mysticism. No, it is that life is connected, right? And life is like, I'll put it this way, like all water is the same, all thought is the same, right? And this planet is alive, the stars are, the sun is alive, and since the sun is alive, stars are alive, and anything that partakes in life, just like anything that partakes in moisture is of water, anything that is of life and is of motion. And that's why I say, that's why the mind is different than the brain. But anyway, man, I can explain that a little bit better, but it is what it is, man. You know? But like I said, man, I want to put, you know, like it's like in Christianity. I am what is it? The truth, the light, and the way. What are those three things? Like one is conception, like one is origination, another one is conception, and the other one is realization. You know what I mean? Oh, the dark truth said, Fanon, great, Fanon, we're overdue for a heady conversation. Yeah, well, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that another day, man. Because I like to keep it boxing, man. I don't want to, you know. I enjoy it. But look, man, I'm 4 minutes over my limit. Hey, thank you for everybody that showed up to the super chat. Yes, the beginning and the end. Will Magic Man. Absolutely. Winston Lee, priest, bro, you dropping down. I appreciate that, man. St. Cruz, Fanon the philosopher. I don't know about that, but hey, man, pray for wisdom and be careful what you get. All right, y'all. So with that, I'm out. Peace.